Dr. Nandini. Dr. Nandini, you are the director of International Children's Peace Council. I believe the council works on socio-emotional learning in children. Can you throw some light on it?
The International Children's Peace Council was really started in Pondicherry at the Aurobindo Ashram by Mrs. Margaret Smith White, a wonderful British lady who had settled there, and she ran it for nearly 12 years, and her idea was spirituality and learning, and she was a very dedicated person. After her demise, this organization was redundant till the trustees thought I could do something with it, and I had a little different view, Mr. Balram. I said we should be very contemporary. I don't believe in moral education. I mean, morality is everybody's standards different, but I said, can we have a program which by which we can get the child to be equipped to deal with life, and that is as good as a moral education where I am concerned. The trustees were very happy. So that's what the socio-emotional learning has. Like I told you in the earlier segment, that it has several components, and so we deal with it, and how to awareness of yourself, and we have a program called FIFI, which is Fit to Feel Fine.
I will come to that. I will come to that. I will come to that later.
Anyway, before that, if you want to know, the International Children's Peace Council program focuses on building self-awareness about yourself, who you are, what are you, can you think from a very young age, compassion, empathy, leadership quality, decision making, for children, So these are the life skills, as you call it.
Why do you call it a peace council?
Peace, because we feel that it is our slogan is itself that when you are at peace, you can bring peace to others. Otherwise, you cannot be agitated and ask others not to be agitated.
So that's why you brought in the peace factor.
It's an international organization. It's got a British branch.
I was wondering. Word peace there.
Peace is, yes, peace is for peace within yourself.
Yeah. Dr. Nandini, you are also the executive member of Child's Rights Commission. Am I right?
I am one of the members of the Child's Rights Commission.
I am not the members of the
Child Rights Commission.
Dr. Nandini, you are members of the Child Rights Commission, Bangalore. What role does the commission play? What exactly are the rights of a child in our country?
The commission is very good. Actually, wonderful people who work in Mrs. Padmini and all, excellent people. Child's rights has really brought a lot of awareness about what the child's needs are, what are its rights, what the government gives, what the international. India is one of the countries which has signed this treaty, it's ratified that they're committed to provide right to education, right to survival, and there are several components of it. I really deal and advise on the early child care component of the in the commission, and it's a very large kind of NGO. We even gave an alternative bill to Geneva from what the government submitted. We said this is not true, the real picture is this, so we are a little activist in that front. And well, I must say that I do a limited work, but I'm very happy to be associated with this, and always.
Can we call you a child right activist?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's good.
But I want to tell you something about here on the compassion empathy building. Can I go? I mean,
please go ahead.
International. I'm very proud of this for the Bangaloreans, so I want to say it. We started a simple program called Fistful of Rice. A program.
I was coming to that.
Okay.
I will come to that. I think I will see you, because why go away from this?
Right.
I will come to. I have that.
Okay.
Fistful of Rice. I have that. Fifi also I have.
Yes.
I will
Okay.
Dr. Nandini, it seems you have developed a portal called www.kiddiewiki.com. Will you please explain what exactly this site addresses?
Okay, kiddiewiki.com is my dream project, let me put it, because it's a portal where we are talking about everything on early child care till 6 years of age, along with a group of people, friends of mine, and we are putting up this portal which really will address every issue of the child on below 6 years. So we have a parental program, we have something called the Learning Center, then we have a special child center which will address all the others issues for the special children. When I say special children, it will be children with developmental problems. and it has a discussion forum. Parents can write. We are planning to start an online consultation on child development, and above all that, we have a Indian children's section where we are very proud to say that there's lovely child rearing practices in India, whether it is diet for children, whether it is lullabies which we have sung, or child rearing practices where we want to focus stories from our own country. Why do children have to read Cinderella and Tom? So I read them, I'm not against it, but they're wonderful stories from our own, which our grandmothers have told us, and there is going to be a section on that where parents can access, and so we ourselves are, and a large column on social-emotional learning. Now we are addressing social-emotional learning to creating simple stories which will be age appropriate, which anybody can read it and tell this. I mean, it will be like small stories on various issues. And so this is the large portal. It's a very ambitious portal, and as it's just being developed and we are just loading it.
It will catch on. It will catch on. I think once people know, I think word of mouth and word through the website, I think it's quite good. Dr. Nandini, you are also a founder member of Raheen, an NGO.
Yeah.
What does this NGO do?
It's called Rahe. Rahe means
sorry. It is founder member of Rahe.
Rahe means spa. You know them. Yeah. Rahe is I'm one of the members, and we address issues of literacy in rural children. Okay. That's the component. And my own trust, we used to run a program here also. Was our program for. ISRO was so kind enough to have a satellite at one time, which I had a 1-hour access time, which we used to teach maths across satellite to rural children.
I'm coming to that.
That's one of the.
It's one of the. You can go ahead. What is this? Learn maths with fun for children.
Yeah, maths with fun was I did this in association with yet another wonderful organization called Myrada, which had the satellite, and they gave me 1 hour of time, and where we used to teach primary school children maths. One teacher, we addressed 500 children from 18 villages across Karnataka, from Gulbarga, Kola, Chitradurga. We had 18 centers, and of course ably supported by Myrada, without which I couldn't have done that program. And believe me, we could teach 500 children maths, but of course we used to have puppet. We used to teach how high school, one of the high-end schools will teach, with various supports. And
how has been the response?
Fantastic. I mean, if anybody was to go to our website and see pre-exam progress, most children scored 85% marks. It is maths is because they found it very difficult. I feel maths teaching is we need to be very innovative in that in our country, and it's a very crucial subject.
So maths teachers should get involved in this program particularly.
Really, because the Prime Minister is talking about scientific temper, and we need to be very strong in science and maths, and I think our country needs to do a lot.
Really good. Now I'm coming to your point.